everyone, so welcome to my bad hair day. Look at that, it's crazy. I have just had a little bit of a blah kind of day, and that's kind of how this whole week has been, just blah. And so I just really wanted to get this video out to you guys, and so that I can document this week, because I have not been feeling the best, and if I was doing what I would, naturally just want to do, I would probably be in bed right now. But I definitely do want to make sure that I document each and every week as best that I can, and that includes sometimes making a video or doing this kind of thing whenever I don't feel like it. So I'm here, but week 7, I think it was important because a lot of my symptoms did pick up a lot. I've been feeling very nauseous. Today I almost vomited, but I didn't, thank God. I hate puking, it's the worst. And with my last pregnancy, I never puked either, except for one time, but it wasn't because of nauseousness, it was because I had like a coughing attack. There was like an allergen in our house or something kept causing me to like have coughing attacks. And we couldn't decide if it was like an allergy or if it was acid reflux, but something was happening to where I was coughing so bad, and it got to the point where I had vomited one time. And so I'm hoping that that's not something that happens with this pregnancy. It hasn't happened in a long time, so I'm hoping that it doesn't happen. And I believe at that point I was like 18 weeks pregnant, so it was really kind of past the point of where morning sickness would normally happen in an average pregnancy. So anyways, enough about that. I've been having a lot of aversions, and the best thing that I can do in order to fight the aversions is to have a plan for the day, to have decided what I'm going to have for breakfast, what I'm going to have for lunch, what I'm going to have for dinner, and then have snacks available. Because I find that the aversions are worse whenever I'm asking myself what I want to eat and I don't know what the choices are, and so I start thinking of lots of different types of foods, and I think just thinking of all the different tastes is what gets to me. And so if I have a plan, then I kind of know what to look forward to, and I know that that's what I'm making and that's what I'm going to be eating. So that helps a lot, and I've been able to get down at least an acceptable portion of everything that I have made. But leftovers is a different story. I cannot eat leftovers of whatever I make. It just looks disgusting to me. It smells disgusting. The texture looks nasty, and it's no fun. So unfortunately that's like a whole day that I have planned out is just leftovers, and so that's not something that I'm able to do at this point, but hopefully I'll be able to get back into that. I've had a lot of gas lately, and I can feel it moving in my intestines. Like I can feel the gas moving in my intestines, and it's the weirdest feeling because it feels like there's like a 25-week baby in there moving around. And I know that that's obviously not the case, but there's just movement going on, and it's so strange, and that's just something that's crazy. I burp at random times, I do the other at random times, and it's disgusting, but most of the time I'm in my own home, so it's not a big deal. But whew, it's just that's one of the things that come along with pregnancy, I guess. I haven't had very many headaches this past week that have been noticeable at all. Like I haven't even noticed that I've had them at all, headaches. Like I said, I've been very, very tired. Anytime that I can, I sneak away to have a nap if Robert is willing, and mostly that's on the weekends, not the weekdays, because he's working and stuff like that. So I don't get to sleep on the weekdays unless I take time during Sadie's nap, but that doesn't happen very often. So I just kind of take it easy and drift throughout the day. My number one priority throughout the day is just to give Sadie attention and make sure that her needs are met, just because I don't want her associating the fact that Daddy and I are talking about this new baby that's going to be coming, and now all of a sudden Mommy is too sick to play with me. So I've just definitely been trying to focus my energy and spending time with her and making sure that her needs are met, rather than running around and trying to keep the house spotless and things like that. So yeah, I did do some prenatal yoga the other day, and that was really, really nice. So I'm thinking that that might be something that I add to my daily routine if I can fit another thing in. But the routine that I had was on demand, and it was like 7.5 minutes long, and I just don't know if 7.5 minutes is really long enough for me. So I don't know, but I definitely do want to add some kind of exercise into my routine so that I am helping my body to become fit for labor and delivery and things like that. So if you guys have a workout that you guys recommend, go ahead and let me know, or just a type of working out that you recommend. I know some ladies like to swim during their pregnancies. I don't know a lot of ladies who run or anything like that. That's what I want to stay away from. So, and that's kind of what I was doing before I got pregnant, just walking and running. So if there's a kind of exercise that you guys do when you're pregnant, I would love to hear about that. Okay, so now on to like the more emotional importance of this week. For those of you guys that don't know, I have a 2-year-old daughter who was born with a malformation called radial aplasia, and I have several videos speaking about that and just her journey with that. And if you want to know more about that, I would really encourage you to go check those out, or if you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave those and I will get back to you and answer those for you. But the malformation, we found out, began developing in the 7th week, from what the doctors have told us. They said that it was something, they don't know what it was, they don't know if it was an infection or if it was just the way that the baby was positioned, or they have no idea. They don't think it was a genetic thing, they have no idea what caused it, but somehow in week 7 something happened to cause the arm not to develop correctly. So as this week has gone past, it's been something that I've kind of kept in the back of my mind, and I've thought about here and there. I didn't put a lot of emphasis on it just because I know that there was nothing that we could have done with her and her pregnancy, and there's nothing that we can do now to prevent or cause it to happen in this pregnancy. Anything could happen, any kind of illness, any kind of anything could occur. We could, we could have a catastrophe and lose the baby. I mean, so many different things can happen, but if you sit around worrying about them all day, it's not going to help you out at all. So I just kind of cherish every moment that I have with this baby, and even if something like that were to occur, we just go forward, and there's, and we just take it for what it is. And Sadie has been a complete blessing. A lot of people, when you ask them if they want a boy or a girl, they say, oh, well, we just want a healthy baby. But, and most people, I understand what people mean by that, but what is more, I think what I would say is we would prefer a healthy baby. We want the baby to not have to go through anything, any extra pain or anything like that. But the fact of the matter is, even if there's something that is not quite right, or an imperfection or a complication, no matter what, you're gonna love that baby no matter what. So if people ask me if it's a boy or a girl, I think my answer to them would be, I'm blessed either way, because I don't want to say, well, as long as they're healthy, that's what we want. Ultimately, what we want is a healthy baby, because ultimately what we want is what the Lord is going to give us. And we're so blessed no matter what. We're so blessed to have this tiny beating heart inside of my body right now. Even if I were to never get to meet them, I'm blessed to have that little person in my life for however long that the Lord is going to give us, and in whatever shape that He gives them to us. Does that make sense? So anyways, yeah, so this week has passed, and it was less about thinking about this baby and more just thinking about, wow, this was the point in my last pregnancy that something happened, something occurred in this week, and just knowing that those bones are the ones that are developing this week. So it was just something that I was praying over, and I was praying over the little bones that are developing and things like that. But yeah, I just thought I would share that with you guys. Other than that, nothing really new has happened. We haven't really told anybody else new. We're still waiting. We're kind of thinking maybe that we'll wait until 12 weeks, but we might give in and announce it on Halloween if we can find a cute way to do it. So I really liked the way that I told Robert, and we really want to find a cute way to announce it on Facebook, whether it's just posting a picture of something or whatnot, or a poem or something. We want to do it in a really, really cute way. So once we figure out that really cute way, and if it involves Halloween, then we'll do it next week. Otherwise, we might just wait a couple more weeks until we hit the 12-week mark and then go from there. But I'm not in a big hurry at all, really. No big deal. So anyways, oh, there's a lot going on with moving and stuff like that. I've spent a lot of my energy this week thinking about moving and worrying about moving and preparing, you know, because I feel like I can't prepare for the baby until we get into our new place. But I've gotten to the point where I'm kind of at peace with, we're talking to a family friend of ours, and he rents out properties and things like that. So I'm kind of at peace with waiting to see what he has to say and to see if he has any properties, and until then we're just gonna chill out. And I'm really enjoying not like being on the internet at all hours of the day and night trying to find a place, so that's really nice. But anyways, I think that's everything that I wanted to cover. Hopefully this one was like nowhere near as long as the past couple ones have been. But my next video, I believe, is my 100th video, so make sure that you stay tuned for that one, and I will see you guys for my next video. I never know how to end these things. It's so awkward. It's like, see you next time, or see you in my next video, or, you know, whatever. But it's not, you can't just say bye. Like, I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm done being awkward, and I hope to see you next time. All right, bye.